Hello, I'm Sean Shapiro. I'm a police constable with the Toronto Police Service and a member of the Traffic Services Safety Programs Unit. We're excited to be here with you virtually for this year's Arrive Alive Drive Sober Conference. 32 years of asking people to plan ahead to stop impaired driving is impressive. What's not impressive is that we still have to ask. Impaired driving hasn't stopped, so we must continue the good work that Arrive Alive does by asking everyone to do the right thing. Of course, when people don't do the right thing, the police will continue to enforce impaired driving laws. If your day includes alcohol or drugs and you haven't made plans in advance for a safe drive home, you're left to make decisions in the moment, and there's a problem with that scenario. You're already impaired, and at that point you shouldn't be making decisions that could have deadly consequences. I think it's fair to say that impaired people aren't known for their decision making, at least not good ones. How do people convince themselves to get behind the wheel of a car after consuming alcohol or drugs, especially when it's generally understood that it's against the law? Well, they make excuses. They convince themselves that they're justified. We've compiled a list of excuses and asked some of our members to read them on camera so we can capture their reactions.
It's late. There won't be anyone on the roads, so I'll be fine. Just the trees and the telephone poles, I guess.
But the rest of the people won't be.
Yeah, there are other people on the roads.
There's always somebody on the road.
It's just me in the car, so if I crash, I'll be responsible for myself. I never drive my friends drunk. No, your friends and your family have to arrange your funeral.
Drunk driving affects more than just the involved driver. It affects their family, their friends, and other road users.
You know, but I guess your family won't depend on you if you're missing.
You might not drive your friends drunk, but if you end up dying, your friends are still going to be affected.
My kids are in the car. I'd never drive unsafely with them in tow. Wow.
Oh my gosh. That's awful.
They just arrested someone for having
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
There are more than enough drivers that drive drunk with their kids in their car.
What? What? No, that's just no. No.
You've just put your kids in danger.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck on this one. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Okay.
I've only had 2 drinks. Yeah, it's always 2 drinks.
That excuse is getting old.
You know how many times I've heard that as a police officer?
It only takes one.
Cabs are too expensive, and I don't do Uber. Defense attorneys are expensive too.
Well, then just don't go out.
Trust me, it's a lot cheaper than getting a lawyer.
You have 2 feet. You can walk. Or get on the bus.
Why? Why don't you do Uber?
Then those 2 legs will get you pretty far.
I've been doing this a long time. It doesn't make it right.
Okay, so it just hasn't been caught.
Doesn't make it any better.
Maybe it's time to get some help.
Then you should probably get help.
I can handle my liquor. That's what you think.
Many have thought that. Many were wrong.
Can you? Can you really?
No, you can't.
So can every other person that's been stopped and arrested for drinking and driving.
I wasn't drinking. I just smoked a joint. Okay, sir, well, that's still impaired.
Drinking, smoking, same thing.
I wasn't drinking. I just smoked a joint. Can have the same or worse impact on yourself and whoever you might run into.
Whether you're drinking or smoking a joint, impaired is impaired, whether it's by drug or alcohol.
Oh, I like this one. I ran out of cash at the bar, so I have to drive because I can't pay for a taxi. Just wait till you have to pay for a lawyer.
Don't spend all your money at the bar.
Then walk.
Walk! Walk!
I'm sure you have friends or family. Give them a call. They'll be more than happy to help.
If the car isn't home when my parents wake up, they'll kill me. Driving impaired could kill you too.
Driving impaired will kill you.
Or you could die on the way home.
Yeah, but you'll kill yourself if you drive drunk.
Darling, your parents are going to kill you because you were drinking while you had the car.
No, they'll be glad that you're actually home safe and alive.
They're going to hate themselves if you're dead. Trust me on this one.
This isn't my first rodeo. Driving shouldn't be a rodeo.
And this could be your last.
But what if this is your last?
Don't make it your last.
It's not ride season yet. It's always ride season.
But I'll be out this weekend checking for impaired drivers.
Every season is ride season.
It's always ride season.
It's ride season all the time. Impaired driving happens all the time, and the officers are out there doing their best.
I'm not going very far. My house is 1 kilometer away. It only takes a few meters to take a life.
Sometimes that's all you need.
I've heard that more than once, and many serious collisions occur near where someone lives or works.
Statistically, they happen within 2 kilometers of home, right? Right.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Crashes happen closest to home.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
I'm not going very far. My house is 1 kilometer away. So this one hits home. I had a friend in high school who did exactly this. And she didn't make it home.
We all know how devastating impaired driving can be. It affects individuals, families, and communities. That's why education about impaired driving is so important. From January 1st, 2020 to October 23rd, the Toronto Police have laid over 1,100 impaired-related charges, and we haven't even hit the proverbial season. If you're watching this and want some really good advice that could ensure that you arrive alive, do the right thing, plan ahead, and don't drive impaired.